All right, everyone. Mary here, and I have some more haunted items for you tonight. The key on the far left at the top, that's from Penthurst Asylum. The keys on the ring, and I'll show you what they look like. They're pretty old. That is from Norwich Asylum. The handle here, that is actually a coffin crank. It was used to raise and lower the coffin. And you can see that the bell is agreeing with me. Are the attachments to these items human? I hope so. Okay. Are there more than one of you attached to an item? More than one entity? No. So each of the items only has one attachment. Is that correct? If that's correct, ring the bell for me, please. That's the only way I'm going to know. Would you like to talk about your time there at these asylums? You would? Okay. Now you can, like I said, you can use this app that I have right here under the bell. You can pick out words from that to tell us what you want to say, okay? So you want to try now? Let's try. All right, the spirit talker said patience. I guess I'm supposed to have patience with you, right? You may not have had anybody trying to talk to you before. That's true. Okay. So are you getting used to the devices I have? I know you like those K2 meters. Most spirits like the bell because they can ring it for yes or leave it alone for no. The keys that are from the two asylums, were you one of the workers there at the hospital? Okay. Were those keys used to open the rooms or cells, whichever? Were they used to unlock other things like cabinets or desk? Not gonna know, huh? Okay. The coffin crank.
Candles.
I'm speaking to the coffin crank there on the right. Is there more than one attachment to you? Ring the bell if there is. Are you human? The spirit with the coffin crank. Are you human? Okay, good. The bell rang for yes. Were you one of the people that got buried with that crank? Were you the operator of that crank? Did you work at the funeral home? Spirit talker just said, don't be fearful. I'm not fearful. Tell me who's attached to that coffin crank. Can you tell me with my Spirit Talker app that's here next to the bell? Are you getting used to that app? Does it take a while? It's loaded with words, and you can actually pick out words to say names, or you could even say whole sentences. Can you do that for me? To the keys, the entities attached to the keys. Are you male? Are you female? Are you not telling? Okay, the Spirit app just said, I can scare you. You might be able to, but I've been doing this a while. Remember, you can use this bell for yes. Leave it alone for no. The attachment to the coffin crank. Are you male? There, I got an answer. Thank you very much. Did you work at the funeral home? Were you one of the people that were there to be buried? Are you just a spirit that came along and decided to attach to the coffin crank? Okay. So you were a spirit that just came along. And if you notice, that K2 went up to red when I found out that it was a passing spirit. And it's just agreed with me by the bell. So I wonder why you have attached to that coffin crank. Can you tell me with the spirit box that I have here? My spirit talker? Okay, pick out a word. Were you looking for something to attach to? You were. And this is the first thing you came upon? Is that it? Or maybe you just liked this item. Did you like the item? You did. Okay. It's kind of creepy, you know. Do you think it's creepy? No? Okay. Were you attached to it while they were still using it to lower the coffins? So did you attach some time after? All right. Not getting much from that now. All right, I'm going to be talking to the attachment to the keys right now. Were there some experiments? Guys, I was just fixing to say, is there anything done to the patients? And it just said experiment. So were there some experiments that were performed on the patients? Can you confirm by ringing the bell for yes? Well, that K2 is sure going off. Can you make that K2 go to yellow if it's true that experiments... Okay, well, there's the bell. Thank you. Thank you so much for confirming that for me. Were you one of the patients? No? Okay. Were you someone that was hospitalized there? Were you a patient? You were. Okay. Now, you attached to these keys after you passed, correct? Well, it had to have been. Are you a good entity? Are you good? Or are you bad?
Peacefulness.
Peacefulness. Okay, and then it rang the bell. So, does that mean you're a good spirit? Hopefully that's what it means. Were you afraid to pass on? Were you afraid to pass on? You were? Did you do anything in your life that you regretted? I think all of us have, right?
Do you understand?
Spirit box says, do you understand? I'm trying to. I'm trying to get information from you so I can understand. Thank you for the ringing the bell. So back to the keys. You said you were a patient, correct? All right.
Sensitivity.
And the spirit talker just said sensitivity. Are you healed now that you have passed? Is your mind better now that you have passed? Very good. Okay. That's nice to know. How about the other key that's up there on top, the one that was to Penthurst Asylum? Were you a patient? Were you someone that worked there? And I'm talking to the single key up here.
Many died here.
Is there a spirit attached to that key? Maybe there's not. Let me just put it up here and just kind of see. Well, it's still going off a little bit. Maybe they just need time to figure this out. Can you tell me your name? Any of you? Can you give me a name on my spirit app? You can? Okay, give me a name. What was your name? You can pull out names from this spirit app right here that I've got next to the bell. All right, yes, you understand that.
Secret.
Secret. You hold secrets?
The children are playing.
Which one of you has secrets? Is it the keys? Or is it the coffin crank? Did you see things that maybe you weren't supposed to see?
Are you staying?
Are you staying? Well, I live here, so yes, I'm staying. Did you see something that you weren't supposed to see? Ring the bell if you did. Did you see any patients being mistreated? I've heard a lot of stories about these old asylums. Okay, you rang the bell, so they were mistreated. Were they mistreated because they were being uncooperative? They were, okay. Did they have to be locked in a room?
Morgue.
Okay, this says morgue right now. So I don't know if I'm talking to the coffin crank or the keys. Who said morgue? Is it the coffin crank? Ring the bell if it is. Okay, is it one of the keys over here? Did you say the word morgue? You did. Okay, thank you very much. Because we have some different entities here from two different places. So were you in the morgue? Is that what you're trying to say? Were you in the morgue? Were you a helper in the morgue? No. Well, there was a morgue at these hospitals. Of course there were, because people passed away. Did you pass away from an illness? You did? Yes, okay. Was it anything like pneumonia? It was, all right. Those places were cold, were they not? Cold and damp?
Carl.
They were, because that will not help the respiratory system. The spirit talker just said Carl. Is one of you named Carl? Ring the bell if that's true. No? Okay. Well, give me another name that is one of you. Well, that one went to yellow just then. Which one wants to talk? Is it the coffin crank? Ring the bell if you want to talk. Or is it one of the keys? Ring the bell if you are the ones wanting to talk. You are. Okay, so evidently, the set of keys over here, they're wanting to talk and tell us some things. Were you there in the 1800s? Ring the bell if you were. Were you there in the 1900s? Ring the bell if you were. 1900s. All right, thank you very much. Did your family take you there? They did. Did you ever see them again? Did you ever see your family again? So I guess that's a no. That's pretty sad, isn't it? Did they just kind of drop you off and leave you?
You look familiar.
My spirit app just said, I look familiar. Okay. Well, you've been in my house a few days, so that may be why. Were you a grown man when you were taken there? Were you a teenager? Were you an older man that was taken there? Well, I don't know then. Were there any females at that asylum? Oh, we're talking to a female. Okay, well, thank you. So am I talking to a female right now? Is it a female patient? Or a female that worked there? Okay, a female that worked there. Were you a nurse? You were, okay. Did you help give out the medicines that the patients needed? Was it to help them be calm? It was, okay, that's what I thought. Did you ever have to accompany someone putting a straitjacket on a patient?
We are related.
Oh, ding ding, you did, okay. I bet they fought. They didn't want that thing on them, did they? No, I didn't think so.
There.
Okay, I'm going to turn my attention to the coffin crank right now, because you have been setting the K2 meter off as well. You already said you were passing by and decided to attach to this coffin crank. Does that mean you were in the funeral home at the time? Were you in the graveyard? Were you a spirit at the graveyard? Can you ring the bell if that's true? Were you a spirit at the graveyard? Are you the spirit that was buried in one of these coffins? Okay, well, we know that coffin crank has some attachment to it, but it's not being as talkative, thank you, as the keys are being. Coffin crank, do you want to say anything? Okay, what would you like to say? You can use this app on my phone that I have. Okay, good. Can you use it?
Gloom.
Gloom? Okay. It was sad. It was a very sad place, I know. Very sad time. Are you happier now? Are you still sad? Are you glad to be in my house? Would you like to be somewhere else? Okay, so we're not really getting an answer to that. Maybe they just don't have an opinion, one way or the other. Okay, well, I thank you for giving me the information that you did, and I will be talking to you again sometime, and maybe I can get some more information from you, all right?
I feel hopeless.
Oh, the Spirit app just said, I feel hopeless. Which one of you feels hopeless? Is it the coffin crank attachment? Or is it the keys that have the attachment that feel hopeless? Do all of you feel hopeless? Well, maybe that was just a random sentence that came out. At any rate, I'm going to close this off for now, and I will be talking to you again, okay? Thank you.